Hello everybody, Martin here again. How are you today? I must say I'm much better because I've got quite a few payouts from Genesis Mining on my wallet already. So it is much better than it was a few days back when they were experiencing difficulties because of the maintenance which took longer than they predicted. Before I will go with you to all the details, I want to show you my channel. I added two small links which will redirect you to the platforms, Genesis Mining and BitConnect. These are my two babies which are giving me very nice profits. Of course, my favorite is Genesis Mining because I'm longer with it. It's less controversial because this is known as the hype platform, so highly invested platform. As you can probably know by now, don't invest what you are not afford to lose. I'm not the financial advisor, but anyway, guys, on my personal experience, this is just working great. With Genesis Mining, I already tripled my initial investment. Well, right now it's even more than tripled. So yeah, this is working great for me. With BitConnect, I already doubled my money and I'm only with them since August. So this is just crazy how it works. But remember, do your own research and always be responsible for your decisions. Okay, guys, I will start with the news from VIP Assistant Service. So this is from yesterday 4 p.m. Hi Martin, they said on Twitter something about 24 to up to 48 hours. This is about that difficulties they were experiencing during the maintenance. I expect them to try to keep to those words. Personally, between us, that's a joke, because he knows that I will share it with you straight away. Would it be surprising if it takes longer? Yeah, not really, because we were predicting before with Raul that it actually might take some kind of time because they were saying so, but nevertheless, most of the time it was wrong and it's actually taking longer. Personally, not really. Still, I have no doubt that they got it done within the next days. These issues were related to a network upgrade, so this has nothing to do with our plan to launch the BTC contracts. He's saying that because I was asking if this is going to affect launch of new BTC contracts, because if they are busy working on the maintenance, which was not predicted to take such long time, I was thinking that it might actually affect preparing a new hash power for us, but they are claiming not. Well, we'll see. This is not going to affect the sale at all. Well, only if I have to answer questions about that 10,000 times and I miss the date of the pre-sale while doing that. Well, another joke, of course. Many people, including myself, are asking him questions about upcoming BTC contracts, open-ended contracts, constantly, all the time. And he's just joking that he won't have time to actually let us know when they will be live. But that's just a joke. He will have time and he will obviously do it. Looks like he's just in a good mood, which is great. Now I can understand your concern 100% after what you have experienced the last couple of months. I truly appreciate your loyalty and hope to come up with a good news finally, or the ones regarding the pre-sale. As you can see, guys, he's mentioning issues which we experienced, which I experienced, if you are not customer rent, last couple of months, because there was quite a few technical difficulties. Their hot wallet was compromised, but they are paying on daily basis, so they didn't lose a lot, and they claim that they are going to take that hit and they will pay out us everything as they should. But still, after a few months, we are missing some of those payments, so we will see, guys. We will see. And he's just sending regards as usual. Yeah, have a great week, Raul, as well. Let's go to my Genesis Mining account right now. As you can see, guys, I'm more or less up to date. I will explain that in details because it's quite messy and it will take some more knowledge which I've got from VIP Assistant Service from the previous messages which were also in my previous videos. So let's start from the 31st of October, because this is the date when the new hash power went live from this pre-sale in September. So 31st of October should be the first higher payout, because I had about 25 new terahashes bought in September. So basically this should be higher than this number, because as you can see, previously I was receiving similar amounts and they didn't pay me on the first day, and I was obviously not the only one. And what they said to me, that they will make it up to me within the next 2 days. So I was thinking, yeah, I received 2 higher payouts, actually higher than they even should be from now on with the new additional 25 terahashes, because they wanted to make up to me the lack of payout in 31st of October for that additional 25 terahashes. So yeah, up to that point I was thinking that I will receive on the 3rd something like 0.015 and so on. But again, I received such high number, but that was actually delayed. I didn't get that payout on the 3rd. I think I got it on the 5th or even 6th. So I was thinking they are trying to catch up again by just paying 1.5 days at the time, maybe. But the day after, I received even more. And then I was like, maybe they just paid me the rest what I was missing. And this was yesterday evening when I got this one. And then I just went to sleep. I woke up this morning, I opened the account and I see, yeah, I've got entries from Ethereum and Monero contract. I've got just small amounts, so they are still trying to reach minimum payout threshold. That's why they are gray. And I checked it and I was pretty sure, yeah, that must be it. That must be the rest which they owed me, and I would just start receiving from now on from the 6th, 7th and so on. But then I went into my wallet and I noticed that after 4 a.m., nearly 5 a.m. today, I got another payout, which is roughly the daily amounts from Genesis Mining, and that would be correct. It's much, well, a bit lower than on previous ones, because BTC price went down a little bit from 7.5 grand in USD to roughly 7 grand for a short period of time. Right now it stands about 7,200. So that must be from Genesis Mining, but this is not visible on my account. But don't worry guys, it is not the first time I've got it like that. Probably it will appear in the next days, like today or tomorrow, and I'm expecting another payout today. Today I should supposed to be paid for the 6th of November. If they will pay me for the 6th today, I could then say that they are back on the schedule. So yeah, it's longer than 48 hours already, but looks like they are doing their best to fix it, which is good enough for me. I don't know about you guys, but remember, if you don't see a payout on in your payout section, that not mean for sure that you don't have it. Like in my instance, you see, I got it 7th of November before 5 a.m. So it's supposed to be there, but it's not. But it's obviously from Genesis Mining, and they will for sure update it very, very soon. So yeah, and as you can see, everything is getting back to normal. I'm very happy about it. I just want to share one more thing with you quickly. Charlie Lee, I'm following him on Twitter. He's one of the creators of the Litecoin. He's a bright guy and he knows what he's talking about. Probably every one of you is excited about upcoming fork Segwit2x. Of course, some of you are unhappy about it, some of you are supporting it. I don't really want to take a stand, but I think there's quite a lot of good knowledge passed to us from Charlie Lee. So if you will go to that link, which I highlighted over here for you, you will have the final thoughts before the fork 2x from Charlie Lee. There's quite a lot of interesting information and codes in here. You can even find the companies which are supporting it. So yeah, it's really nice, and you should go through it if you are in cryptocurrency in general. If you own any Bitcoin, that's even better. He's trying to point out few things from the other perspective, from the developers, for example, and he's trying to make his point that the block size is actually not that important anymore. It's more about block weight. So that's a slight difference, but very important one. Also, he's pointing out that the people who are supporting so heavily 2x, they are actually not very into Bitcoin right now. Some of them are even supporting Bitcoin Cash, like via BTC and few other major players. So yeah, guys, it's really worth reading. I won't read all of it to you because it would just take forever. But as you can see, it's quite few interesting things in here, and there is even conclusion. Conclusion is quite long as well, and he is making his final thoughts already, because I think he won't be able till the fork will actually take place, which is roughly 16th of November. I don't have that page opened yet, but if you will Google it, just put in countdown Segwit2x, and it will be the 5th position from the top, and you will see straight away there's a block which you have to follow, not the actual date or time. I'll show it to you, why not? So let's go countdown Segwit2x, like I said, and we will find it very easy, very fast. There it is. As you can see, they are predicting 9 days and 90 minutes right now. But this is not the most important info, not the date, but the block itself. Because the time can change at any time. If there will be new hash power joining the network, it will speed up and they will reach that block sooner than that date actually. Of course, the page will be updating constantly, so this is quite good source of knowledge when it comes to that fork. The block which we are interested in is 494,784. Remember that number and follow it, and you won't miss your chance. And remember, guys, my prediction is that straight after the fork, straight after the block will be reached, people will start getting rid of their Bitcoin to get some altcoins maybe. Because right now altcoins lost quite a lot in value. Maybe yesterday they spiked a bit, but in general they are still much cheaper than they were weeks ago. So this Segwit2x is pushing altcoins down with the price, and obviously Bitcoin price is going up because everyone wants to get their chunk. Everyone is greedy, everyone wants to get free coins, Segwit2x coins, which are currently traded as a future option on BTC for around $1,500. This is changing constantly as well, of course, and there's not much traded as well. I think it's around a few millions only on daily basis, but we can have a look as well, why not? I was not planning to talk about this part with you, but yeah, I'll do it, guys. Everything for you, why not? And if you enter B2X over here, you can easily find it. Currently it is trading at 1429. If you will go to top markets, you can see that it's even less than $1 million in 24 hours volume. While it still gives us some kind of an idea how much it could be possibly worth. But what I noticed is that every single time Bitcoin goes down, Segwit2x futures positions follow even more. then actually Bitcoin dropped much less than 9%, and it's already picking up, but Segwit2x is not really picking up. So my opinion is the legacy Bitcoin is safe. Segwit2x will make a lot of mess. Probably our transactions will be taking much longer, price will go down, and we'll have to be patient for few weeks probably, depending how long it will take to reach another 2016 blocks, which is next checkpoint for difficulty adjustment with Bitcoin. Remember that Bitcoin is adjusting difficulty every 2016 blocks to keep it roughly at 10 minutes per block. So when they mine blocks, if it's taking less than 10 minutes on average, Bitcoin is rising difficulty, and the other way, if they are if it's taking more than 10 minutes per block, then the difficulty is reduced by Bitcoin itself. That's how it works. And yeah, Segwit2x for sure will make a lot of mess, but don't worry guys. Remember, you can be smart. You can get rid of your Bitcoin straight after that block, which I highlighted over here, and you should be safe. You should be able to claim your Segwit2x coins as well. But remember to have your Bitcoins on wallet, on exchange, which actually supports, this is very important guys, which actually supports Segwit2x. Because if they won't support it and you don't hold your private keys, you won't be able to get those Segwit2x coins. If you are holding your private keys, that means you are really holding your Bitcoins. If you are holding them on the exchange, they are holding the private keys, so they are like, let's say, in charge of your money, in charge of your Bitcoins. So if they won't support Segwit2x, you can't do anything about it, and you won't probably get your Segwit2x coins. So this is very important. Remember, choose wallet or exchange which supports Segwit2x or will support it. Just follow it. It's very important once again, and make sure you will get your coins, because that's why you are probably waiting and you are so excited about right now, right? And one more thing, replay protection. There's no replay protection on Segwit2x. So what that means? If you will spend your Bitcoin short after the fork, you might actually spend both Segwit2x coins and Bitcoin legacy. That's why I think if you want to sell it, you should keep it on exchange and sell it straight away after the hard fork happen. So pick exchange which is supporting Segwit2x and sell your Bitcoin straight after, and then you will be sure you will receive your additional Segwit2x coins and you won't lose on Bitcoin price. And maybe then it's a good opportunity, in my opinion, to buy some altcoins. There's a lot of good altcoins out there. My favorites are like IOTA, Omnisego, 10x. Ethereum is a great project, of course, but Ethereum, well, it's a bigger player than altcoins itself, so I wouldn't treat it as an altcoin, like a regular altcoin. But yeah, there's a lot of good positions. I could talk about them probably for hours, but I won't. This is not the reason for this video. So once again guys, remember, make your homework, read some more about these topics, and make sure you understand what's happening and be safe. I just want to remind you, if you want to be up to date with Genesis Mining news, Genesis Mining contracts, upcoming BTC contracts, please follow my channel, subscribe to it, and turn on postal notifications. If you like this video, please put your thumbs up. And from me, that's it guys. I hope you will enjoy the rest of your day and the whole week. Probably I will come back with the new videos in coming days. Nevertheless, all the best and hope to see you soon. Thank you. Bye.